Hello everybody and welcome back to Business Statistics Online at Frederick Community College. In this video, I will talk to you about Excel and how to use Excel to come up with pie charts, scatter plots, and line charts. Okay, and let me just remind you that if you would like to have access to this file so you can go along with it, you would go to week 2, learning materials, data sets for chapter 2, and the first file right here. This is a copy of the Excel worksheet that I'm using in this video. Okay, let's go ahead and go to tab QVC, where we have a frequency table that tells us number of customers who returned their product for specific reason. Okay, so let's say this category says that 5 people returned products to QVC because of the late delivery. Okay, now if we wanted to represent this information graphically, remember these are categories, so we're dealing with categorical data. One way to do it is to construct a bar graph, but another very popular way of doing that is making pie chart. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to highlight this table, including the titles of each of the columns. I'm going to go to Insert, Chart, and here's your pie or donut chart. Select your type. And now if you go to this menu, you can see there's a couple of different things you can get. So I have my reasons listed along the circle, or I can also show percentages. Let's see it this way. Yep. Okay. And we can make it bigger, and let's go ahead and change the title to something less generic. So reasons, can't spell reasons, customers return products. That's good. Usually we would like something non-generic, the actual title that represents your data, right? You can move this around, you can customize it even more, but this is a nice graphical representation of the categories, okay? That gives you a clear picture. What was the highest percentage category, right? In this case, it's defectiveness of the product, okay? So that is your pie chart. Really easy to construct, easy to read, very popular when it comes to usage. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next example. Here we have bivariate data, so data that comes in pairs, and we have number of absences and final grade for students in one engineering class. So if I take a look at this person here, this student missed 9 classes, and he or she got 71 as their final score. We would like to construct a scatter plot. And further in this class, we will be actually doing more analysis on the data, but for now we just want to see a pictorial representation of this data. So what we're going to do is the following. Again, we're going to highlight our cells, and then going to go to Insert, and we're going to choose this option here, and go ahead and choose the first one. Okay. And we can take a look at this picture and make a prediction that looks like the lower or the higher number of absences, the lower your grade is, right? Okay, if number of absences is a independent variable, then your grade looks like it does depend on it. Fewer absent students had higher scores. Okay, and at some point we will be able to do a little bit more analysis than just looking at the picture. So you can, if you want, you can change it up a little bit. This is just really up to your taste, but here's a nice representation of the data. Okay, and you can click on it and see the individual values, I believe. Maybe not. Okay. All right, so that is your scatter plot. Very easy, very quickly, a lot quicker and nicer than using a graphing calculator actually. Okay, and of course you can change the title to whatever you want. Okay, so that's scatter plot. The last thing that we're going to discuss is a line chart or time series, and this type of plot is used when one of your variables is time. So a line is similar to scatter plot, but here these numbers right here, they're discrete, right? You have 0, 1, 2, 3, or so forth number of absences. You cannot have 2.75 number of absences, right? Well, time here is in years, but we know that time is a continuous variable. So even though we recorded it as 1993 to 1994, it doesn't just jump from 1993. It continuously goes from one mark to another. So what we're going to do here is the following. We're still going to highlight our table, year and revenue included, and then we're going to go to insert, and we're going to press, oops, not that one, nope, this option here. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you again. Go back to the same place where we have scatter plots, but now we want to make sure that we connect them. Okay, you can use either one of these. Okay, here you just have our smoother curve. Okay, so if you use this one, you don't have a nice smooth curve, so you just have these straight lines. But if you want to have a smooth one, you get a little bit more of a curvature here. Okay, so here's your revenue of the Disney company as we go from 1993 to 2012. Okay, so it's a nice, easy way to see that the revenue is going up. So it looks like something was happening over here. Okay, well, we know what was happening in 2008, right? If you don't, look it up. So yeah, so something happened over here, but overall the trend is that the revenue is going up. Okay, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys for this video. This should be helpful when you're working your activity 2, or when you're ready to do some project where you need to do a presentation of a data, maybe at work or school. This could be very, very useful. Okay, thank you for watching.